he's a phenomenal control player.
About time.
Sorry, bros. I might be oversharing, but I started the stream and went to the bathroom take a shit, and it took me a longer time than I expected. But now I'm here, ready to play Pioneer Ligeroni with you. One is 8 man, huh? So, today we're going to play a league with blue-black control, which I have right here, and Pioneer. And the thing is that allegedly Dig Through Time is broken, right? What's the point of Consider? Well, I have Dig Through Time in my deck. So allegedly Dig Through Time is broken, but I see few people playing that, and I see people play blue-white control with no delve spells at all. And I see people play blue-black control with one Dig Through Time or something like that, and don't quite get that, so I need to experience that myself. Is this your tech idea? I have looked through various blue-black control decks, and I have amalgamed all the ideas I've seen there to construct, well, this, so it's mostly net decked. But, well, Dig Through Time was pretty based, right? With Inverter, so maybe it's gonna be still. We have Ertai Resurrected, a new card, so we're also testing new cards. I've seen people play Make Disappear, but I'm a little bit too not cringe to play with Quench. Maybe split the Doomblade variant. Well, I could split it, but Eliminate seems pretty excellent to me. I can kill Kiora and Liliana with it. Gonna add an Otawara. I think we can get by with just 5 basics with 4 Field of Ruin. Maybe not. Probably okay. And let's go. 0 Deluge, 4 DDT seems wrong. I have a Deluge in my sideboard, but as I just explained, I guess you're listening only, so you didn't hear what I was saying, but had you actually heard what I was saying, then you would maybe not comment with that. But I know the common knowledge dictates that Dig Through Time is powerful, right? So it seems odd to me that people are playing this deck without focusing on Dig Through Time. But maybe in this league I'm going to get my ass whooped and I'm going to realize why exactly Dig Through Time is terrible, and that Graveyard Trespasser exiling that card from your graveyard sometimes makes it unbearable to play. We'll see. The thing with Consider is that you're not supposed to have spare mana to cast it if the opponent's playing MTG. Right, bro, I don't know what is your point and like what are you trying to say, but I am playing Consider to fuel my Dig Through Time, and I will not be taking further questions, as that is the reason why I'm playing Consider. And let me upload the deck to Stream Decker. If I will not have time to cast Consider ever, then I will just not cast it and I'll die with it in my hand. I see no issue with that. Hello, Pan Streamer. Hi. Excellent hand. If by excellent we mean not too playable. Actually, decent hand. We don't know what you're playing against, so it's a hard decision. Can put back Hall, Vantress. I think Hall is probably worse than Vantress early. How was Blue-Eyed and Pioneer? Medium. Interesting. I'm not sure what my opponent is doing here, but I'll push the Delver, as that seems preferable. Bro, Pioneer is just too efficient. You can't just waste one mana like that. Now let me queue it. My 12th try on mana base. Very funny comment. Very funny comment. I feel like Shadow's Verdict is worse than Extinction even in general. Shadow's Verdict exiles Planeswalkers with Liliana in the format. I have found Liliana to be a problematic card for my... Oh, I got so good. With Liliana in the format, I have found that to be a little bit of an issue. The Planeswalkers, therefore, I wanted to split my sweepers. Also, having mono extinction events is fairly exploitable. While... should I use it? Really? You know, if you have only extinction events, it's fairly easily exploitable by playing a 2-drop and a 3-drop, and Shadow's Verdict hits, you know, exiles Kiora, Troll. Extinction event is great in many spots too, but... Oh, Thoughtseize, who would have punished it? This is the real video. I should counter this just for mana spendage, but if they play a land, I want to get a swamp. Not sure how many basics they will have in their deck, probably 2. Yeah, super punished. For Dig Through Time and Cling to Dust might be considered a little bit too much by some, and I can agree with that. I don't know if you can call arena players peasants since they spend more money on their cards than anyone else. That's true unless they draft. So-called drafters, they just draft and draft. I guess blue-black doesn't have enough non-basic lands to not play basics, so now they surprised that they don't. Kinda dead to this Delver though. Because I didn't counter the opt. I'm surprised I haven't closed MTG or TBH. How would that be a strong move strategically? Just to close MTGO sounds medium. So I guess I'll just scry and cast a verdict. I think I unnecessarily ran into that Spell Pierce earlier this game. Can't see a win here unless we drop push. I see a win if we don't drop push. I'll just draw Eliminate instead. Infinity reaction stream in 1 hour, sure. Is there a stream? Is Mara going to show Space Squirrels and Space Bellerin? Divide by 0, bros. Should have just played it. So, okay, let's not get owned by Spell Pierce anymore. Seems like not a sweeper matchup. Shark Typhoon seems excellent since there's Sabotage poor. Might want Thoughtseize. Go blank for sure. Push. Not sure exactly what is in their deck. Ertai seems expensive and probably weak. I make this list myself, partially. Partially net decked, partially myself. I could use Sholdred. Maybe. I don't know. Didn't seem great against ones with 0. Thoughtseize seems okay. Just don't need much else, I think. Sadek Shackling. Keep. Hullbreaker may be fine. Yeah, Hullbreaker probably was good to board in. Let's go Thoughtseize. Duress. Sure. So I'll cycle the Sensor because they won't play into it, and then I just cycled anyways on turn 2. I net decked this list a little, and I cut the Make Disappears because that card, that's just Quench, and I don't want Quench in my deck. Stake Treasure Cruise. Prime indeed requires a automatic subscription. Not automatic, a manual subscription from the user. Duress. Alright, so now we top decking. Dig through time versus treasure cruises. LFG go, bros. Oh shit. Oh no. Wait, am I just dead? I am kinda dead. Oh bros, I can't extinction event. Oh where? You can block it. Maybe. What do you think of pairing Tolerant Terror with Treasure Cruise? Is that a combo or a synergy? You can block it with a Gear Hulk or a Shark token. But they have Fatal Push, so it has to be Gear Hulk. And they surely have Mystical Dispute in spades, and I only have 6 life, so I will not be able to block it and I'll die. Alright, let's restart this league. This much hasn't happened. This much has not happened. This was like... Let's start the first match of the stream. We did lose to Delver. Totalitarian Terror. Solid card. In a way. Hello, just joined. Glad to see the beginning of the league. Yeah, you haven't missed anything. Ooh, Laplacian. Laplacian sounds to me like a Greasefang player, but we will see. I think I played top to one with my hand. My hand kinda sketchy, but can try consider to fix it. And we finally have dig for time. Okay, Den of the Bugbear. Into a play. Is it red black or is it... Okay, it's not red black. Are we friends? Acquaintances from Magic Online, maybe rather. Oh shit. You've lost this deck today. Kurwa, Hadris. Ah, Gruul, I've seen this. I want to push something. I'm not entirely sure. I think my opponent's deck does not contain anything that is cheaper. That is more expensive than Shadow's Verdict, so I think I should. Like, keeping 4 Den of the Bugbear might be a reason, but that's about it. It's just going to deal me too much damage if I wait. This is the Tarkas Common Gaming. It is a Tarkas Common Gaming. +1/+1 and reach. Note how I couldn't have cast my Dig Through Time here, which was pretty bad. And I would have been able to cast Memory Deluge. What the hell? That too, Manland. Alright, so maybe they're not wrong. Maybe everyone is not wrong. Maybe they're right. Maybe Dig Through Time does kinda suck. Yes, I could have dug for push, but I was above that. Gate seems poor. Path of Peril. That's about it. I love control decks. Me too, bro. This like true that a 5 mana super is kinda expensive. That cannot be argued, I think. Phoenix Chick. Feels like this deck lacks pressure. Well, I'm playing a control deck, so I'm not looking for pressure. I do indeed lack pressure. Like the idea is that I'm playing a control deck, so I do lack pressure. I think I cycle this. Pressure in case of the failure of something that needs to be handled in the late game. Maybe we lack that, but that is not a something you can uh, infer from those games, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Shadow's Verdict is the one that sucks and cheaper removal is better with Dig. It is true that cheaper removal is better with Dig. In general, cheaper cards are better with Dig. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I got to 8. Oh, yeah, whatever. Maybe I'll kill the Gallia now. Because now I'll go to 10. 10, and then I go to 3. The Fury is too little, so... Let's flash Ertai and resurrect the Gallia. Let's go, 1 damage. I've clinked that's my graveyard, so I'm heavily not incentivized to keep this. Let's go, Atargas command 3 and 4. Green, untap. Very curious. Grulul aggro. Should catch some of the counters for Monador Center removal for some big green dudes chatting through. I thought about building Esper with the Fairy 2. It's can lock live gains, so it's kinda weird that he did that. There's no creatures in the graveyard though. Because I exiled all of them with Shadow's Verdict. Alright, now at 6 life I won. Awesome. I also think that maybe it's Sinister Sabotage that's not a playable Magic the Gathering card. Even in blue-white, the cancels are not all that good. Then maybe you just don't play this. Maybe you just play like negates and maybe a sense scatter even, but then you always have the wrong one. But you know how it is. Maybe disputes main. Well, I mean dispute is like sabotage against most decks where it's bad. Or the shitty quench, yeah, maybe you just play the shitty quench instead of this. But I play both, make this appear in this, and I thought... I think we'll move this in, I don't have black mana and I don't have removal. This one doesn't have removal at least. What do we put back? I guess this. Oh, it's kind of close. Punished for keeping Watery Grave over the other one. I think holding up sensor is reasonable. Oh shit. No, Legion Loyals against my Shark Typhoon. This is insane. Bro. It's OP. Ay, ay, ay. Legion Loyal is what I take. I should play Field of Ruin. Definitely should play Field of Ruin. Bro, it's 2 mana dig through time. We have achieved this. How's the League 0-0? What are you talking about? I just played. This is the first match today. Well, so I'm dead to do Copeland Rampager anyways. Yeah, well, so it's gonna be a first strike anyways, but it doesn't matter. As you counter the ability. No, this Scarab God. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to put a Scarab God in the sideboard. Alright, let's go Kadarka's Command. Oh, Embercleave. Bro, Scoundrel sucks. It's so bad. Just as a concept. Just hoping that your opponent will never kill you. Somehow. Well, like that's the only thing they're actively trying to do the entire game. How does that make sense? Then you have Sinister Sabotage in your deck. The deck seems almost good until I remember Old Growth Troll and Cavalier. Embercleave is pretty good against green monsters, so it's actually probably not even the worst matchup. Canister, I love you. Place a 1-drop with the intention of killing me. Hello lads, how was the funeral, Bobsy? I know you attended in first row. Well, I didn't watch it because you were there, right? Planes into my Field of Ruins is a little bit annoying. Thank God we have Negate. Yes, it could have been a pink 2, guys. Pay 2 more for your Thalas Lieutenant. You never seen it eliminate art. It's the weeb one, but it's not weeb here, right? Because it doesn't have the weeb things. Don't wanna play this format that you need to force off, yeah? Well, you don't need to play blue-black control. That's what I can tell you. You can choose other ways. Oh, I mean, they're gonna play a creature afterwards. I'm gonna die still, but how odd. Czemu nie? And a Field of Ruin target? Bros, is it my birthday? Next turn I will play into my negate. Bros, control is OP, it's so good, such a good archetype. Now I have understood Wafotapa. It's night. Why is it night? They play the werewolf man, okay. I'm gonna play Brave the Elements and protect from which element? Dziękuję ci bardzo, Kasiu. Nie wiem. Herbatę jakąś. Oh, 2 negates. Time to cling to dust, draw a dig through time off of it, and never be able to cast it. Hey, but what if we play DTT and threats though? What threats? Let's go, brave the elements. Well, I can play Delver and Tolarian Terror, but I now know where that idea came from. I think I prefer the cycle cancel to surveil cancel. I think just no cancel is probably the best. Really, cancel is no good. Essence Scatter. Bros. Drown the Lock sucks because people have the elf cards in the decks, right? So. What about the new sometime 2 mana cancel? Damn, that sounds solid. Plays well if they consider that Chad hates. No, it's your opponent's spells. Your opponent has to cast 2 spells, I think. I'm pretty sure. If it was you, then it would be pretty good, actually. It would be a pretty good cancel. But I just started with the assumption I have to have a cancel in my deck, but I mean, in Modern we play without cancel, right? And even without counterspell, we played without cancel somehow. Bro, give me mana leak, bro. We won! Yes! Okay, cat cancel. Cat negate. Add vital push. Peril. Cling. Monster blockers. And either memory deluge or Hullbreaker horror. Mana leak and logic knot aren't that bad. Yeah. Logic knot would be pretty bad with Dig Through Time though. Add that 4 mana draw spell in the 7 mana creature against the 1-drop deck. And now I'm going to shut up and eat for a while. I saw multiple builds of this deck playing Mates appear for 2 mana counter spell. I've seen that, yeah. Immediately I cut it because it seemed too cringe to me, although it's kinda ironic that that was the thing that seemed too cringe to me. I stopped counter, I probably should have just pushed. They play Adeline now. It's fine. It's fine, actually. Been trying mates appear in blue-white with Emperor, Shark, and Castle Dog, and it's been okay. Maybe the card is just okay. But we have the verdict for Adeline, so it's kind of fine too. And worked out better actually because I can answer both Talias, Deluge, and then verdict. Bro, stick for time is so bad, it's insane. Why is it banned in modern? Actually, no why. It's because of fetchlands. Also, is the Maro stream in 10 minutes? Heroic. I'm so excited for his silly antics. I'm not sure if it's actually gonna be Maro. Omega noobish on my opponent's part. Alright, I want to keep the sabotage next turn. I guess. Bułka, kurwa, no. Małe gnomie, tyle razy dostawałaś jedzenia. Dzisiaj. I can't do anything to fuel my dick for time. Oh, bro, you will not be able to cast Consider if your opponent plays Magic the Gathering. Bro, people spend 1 mana in this format can only exclusively be spent on stuff like Homestead Courage. No way you can actually play. Dick for time with Consider. Cantrips aren't playable in any format. True. Bros, I just today realized that one of the cards from Warhammer 40k Commander decks is actually going to be pretty great in Bazaar decks. Poxwalkers. I'm kind of excited to play it, but they probably will not add those decks to Magic Online. I'm not sure if, like, given as universes beyond it, they might not even have the licensing, so or to like add it to Magic Online or something stupid like that. But this card, 3 mana, 3/1 Death Touch, Curse of the Walking Pox, and you cast a Rutwala with Bazaar, it just comes back. So seems like pretty nice consistency for the Bazaar deck. Pretty cool stuff. Poxwalkers with Ultra as well. Sure. Oh, I like combo. Yeah. Negate. Kenny, can you please give me productive feedback on the idea I posted in some modern Discord? I don't know if I can give you a productive one. No, only if you post a screenshot. I'm not going to respond to photographs of the screen anymore. I'm over it. Take a screenshot and send it, and then I will respond. What do you think about the Pioneer deck to beat, deck to play? I don't know what deck is to play. I think that it's pretty balanced power level wise, the format. Like some people will tell you that mono green is the best deck ever, but those people always sound like they haven't played mono green. All right, I will respond to it one last time. Like, but next time, just please take a screenshot for the love of God. Blasky Colossus, Shape Anew, Gingerbread Cabin. Sounds really not that good. Why should Ardens play? Oh, because you can't play Shardless Agent. Imagine thinking mono green is good. Well, I think it is a solid deck, but it's not that strong of a deck. Yeah, that was a photo of a computer screen. And I don't think getting Blyseal to play is that good in the format, right? There is just Leyline Binding now is more removal that can just kill it. You get shit for taking pics of your screen all the time. Well, rightfully. Rightfully. Also, 2 minutes 30 until we see cosmic cards. You ever wish the Magic Channel didn't have a chat function? No, I don't. Bro, Stick for Time is so good. It's just a sinister cringe potage. Oh shit, they started the stream. Alright. I'm moving the game out of the main frame. And I'm moving Maro onto the main screen. Bros, they could call a unset unnecessary. And would be, I think, funny on many levels. At random. Oh, Acorn. Why Acorn? It functions in a normal game. Oh, the same artist. Good one. Top down. Untap, stickers, attractions, previews, what's in a booster, end step. Will there be a space squirrel card? Sticker technology. Mm. Eldrazi Guacamole Tightrope. Unhinged Beast Hunt. Pyrex and Midway Bamboozle. Blake looks like my mom when I try to explain what MTG is. Mm-hmm. Robo Piñata. Hmm. I am filled with delicious candy. I am not a trick. Pretty funny, actually, bros. Pretty funny. Hmm. How's my game going? I'm kinda almost losing. Opponent has a Dread Hierarchan, start doing some weird shit, and I have the Extinction and I don't want to cast it. Because I would kill my robot. But I hope they will not kill me here and I can flashback DDT. Making Mutavault into a clown. True. All changelings are clowns now. Hmm. Why does he feel called out? Magic is the name of the game. True, it is. Why is a vowel? Well, how is it not? Bro, let's take a word with Y. Yours. Wait. Oh shit. Balls. When Maro says sticker so much, I keep getting reminded of the verse of the line from Sir Mix-a-Lot's song where he says something something so I can stick it. I don't know if you have the same, bros. This card has no acorn whatsoever. Is it legal or not? Why doesn't it have any text? Legal. So it has to have an acorn stamp to not to be legal. Okay. Bros, I won against Heroic. Time to cut cancels postboard. Yes. Day. Be careful, Maro. You'll have to do a top 5 your favorite stickers. Top 1, guacamole sticker. Top 2,
He's a phenomenal control player.
Many moons have passed.
so it's like random Hearthstone. Knife Juggler meme compilations. Will there be a canister set review for the set? Centrifuge. Each player draws a card from the library of the player on the right. What if your opponent has stinky hands and you have to hand them over the card? Still fun, huh? Bros, my opponent drew a Plains and I Field of Ruin there. A Ganjo. Which is very base. Next turn I play Shoulder and win. After all, she's worth 60 tickets. Or if the player at the right uses the same sleeves that I do, then your card is gone. Am I the only one who has to clean his sleeves after FNM? Freaking Zoomers don't know how to wash their hands. There's a certain type of dirt that collects on sleeves. I think it collects best on dragon shields, which kinda like sweaty, dusty balls of dirt form on the card in various spots. Are you familiar with that? Yeah, dandruff probably. So you kinda you have your card in a sleeve after a certain time. It like kinda has spots of dirt on it, more so than balls. I wanted to bitch about free feed being unreadable for normal people, but actually they thought about that, which is based. What's the difference? The numbers. I didn't really listen to what you were saying, so I don't know what the numbers mean. Chat, type 1 if you are unironically excited about Infinity and you can't wait to play it. Today's 4chan. You will regret spending your money on this 4chan. Good one. The writers. No acorn. Oh shit, fortune letter teller is legal. What does it do? He explained it, but I didn't quite catch it. Oh, 6 flavor texts. Mm. Mm. Two slots. No acorn, bros. Do you put it into your deck? Or is it some extra deck? Putting the ooh in spooky and the fun in only fans. Pretty funny. Attractions are a second deck. You'll have cards that open an attraction. When that happens, you draw out of your attraction deck and put them into the play on the battlefield. At the beginning of your first main phase, you roll a d6. If you roll a lit number, you may visit that attraction. Most attractions are eternal, but some are acorn. So you have to have this card in your sideboard, or do you just have to bring it on top of your 760 card plus sideboard? Which number are lit? Well, the colored ones. Hmm. Lifetime ends like zombie. Lifetime. That's pretty good. Wait, it's a 1 mana 2/1. ETB stopped. When it dies. Yeah, this does not seem no like this doesn't seem never playable at 1 mana. Die matters, and it's also a zombie, so it's also dead. Good one. Bros, I won. Shadow's Verdict is pretty good against Heroic. They can't protect from it. It's blue-black based. Bro, Dig for Time is so good. Goblin Employee. That goes infinite. That's Acorn. The goblins really put themselves into the fireworks show despite Myra's play has to stop. Yeah, that's one of my favorite gags. Goblins being stupidly suicidal. Also, their helmets have they're shaped to fit their nose, which is pretty funny. But seems kind of hard to produce from like engineering standpoint, probably, as a helmet like this should not break. What do you think of Maro's Angry Bird plushies? I'll take a look next time. Pyroclasm. That joke has already been done. Dziękuję ci bardzo, Kasiu. What's a smidgen? A little bit. It doesn't need to have a rules meaning, it's a reminder text. Reminder texts are not rules. What if I copied 7 times? 7, 28, no mniej chyba, tak? Yeah, I was about to ask, because there are some effects that when creature gets damaged, they get counters or hornet nest. Good stuff. Does the affinity for clowns count myself? Crying emoji. Good one. A red white clown. The Polish flag is white and red. Did Maro just call me a clown? Hmm? Blake laughed when reading prose. What? Did it have an acorn? I wish people would start using Slavic pronunciation of Ouroboros TBH. Tajik should rhyme with Modric and not Tajik. What? Taiz? How do you want to pronounce it? Polish as written, then it would be Taiz, which does not probably sound like the intended way. Taiz. I don't know that Slavic pronunciation. Has matter, bros. Fedoras. I cast magical hats. I hide my dark magician under one of them, so that your spell will not be able to destroy it. Target blocking or block creature you control gets +1/+1 against first strike. If it has a hat, it gains double strike. If you and that creature each have a hat, that creature gains triple strike. Behold the power of my hat and the ghosts of 2 other hats I used to own. Yeah. If you and that creature each have a hat, does that mean that you own a hat in your collection? Good question indeed, chat. Rockstar. It's elemental. It's funny. Hmm. Sensor, Fatal Push, Eliminate, Extinction Event, or Castle Vantress. Choose, chat. I'll go with Extinction Event. I'll probably eliminate this, like... Yeah, I guess Extinction Event sounds very meta and it's supposed to be a rock band, so... I go with Eliminate. This Metal Rock, good question. Orange Link. And all of those Urza swans. This is very funny. This is actually funny. Orange Link. No, it has an acorn. Wait. So nearby planet plus Urza's tower equals 4 mana always? Turned out to be too crazy in Legacy, bros. It doesn't have the ability to add free mana as a tower. Well, but if you have this and tower, tower is free mana. Can't even make mana though. Well, it's in plain, silent, swamp, mountain, forest, so it can make any color of mana. Don't worry about me, folks. This beauty was well fed by my predecessor. Good one. Are hands legs? Are arms legs rather? Are Leonine humanoid enough to have 2 legs and 2 arms, or do they have 4 legs? I think technically speaking an elephant's front 2 legs are arms. Should let them know. Stop walking on them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Galaxy foil. Uż, okulary 3D. Planetary basic, orbital basic, or Shockland? No, this is collector booster content, so the collector boosters I think are all foil. Not sure. Probably not. Do normal collector boosters have all foils? Never thought about getting one. I think I opened one because I won it in a tournament, so I'm not sure if it was all foil. Maybe? This foiling kind of reminds me of the fake Duel Masters cards that you could buy at any like kiosk. I don't know if kiosk is a thing in for NA people, but they kind of have that feel, that vibe. Who makes Duel Masters? Well, it was Odyssey, but who makes Duel Masters fakes? I think it's not Odyssey. Rather, it was Odyssey, right? It does. I don't know if they do it anymore. Like to what extent? Pretty cool lands. I will play them if they're on Modo. Mm. Do you think yes, if Ivanovic Shiner was like the first of the bottom row? It's pretty cool. What if they printed Taiga, Tropical Islands, but with an acorn? Would that work? Probably not. I was shocking my Damnation, true. They all look like Damnation. Guacamole Taiga, yes. Mm. One in 20 or 124 black, get it straight. Well, around. Oh no. It's fine that Germain is using a swatting stick to swat the. Wait, is that all? So Germain is like Germo, popular streamer. RIP. So somebody was asking about the Angry Birds plushes behind Maro. I think they're pretty based. It seems like the stream is over. When I was playing in a tournament on one of the arena championships, and they wanted to have me on camera for a future match, or was it maybe an interview, something like that. They asked me to remove my plushy Squirtle, but Maro gets to show off his Angry Birds. Something does not up. Or is Angry Birds owned by Wizards of the Coast? I don't think so. PSC.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Thank you for the prolonged subscription, Demonic Tutors. Very based. Universes Beyond Angry Birds. Good one. I have to say, looking at the Warhammer 40k Commander decks, for some reason I imagine that it's gonna be more jarring. It's not that jarring. I thought it's gonna like stand out as a weird thing more. You mix it up with weird cards, but although the cards look kind of weird in the spoiler, the colors look kind of weird on them, kind of bland. Not sure if they're gonna look like that in paper. Like they have a different coloring than like the golden cards. They kind of have like different coloring than normal golden cards feels like. I'm not sure if it's just the scans or something else. The white cards, yeah, they look weird. They all look kind of weird. True, Magic doesn't have a strong aesthetic look. Warhammer thing is cringe. Sure. Well, I was saying that it's not as cringe, but maybe it is cringe still. Space Marine Dice 2 Squirrels. There was this copy pasta posted by the user Ultimate Price in this chat very often. That like a Space Marine can do XYZ and is very strong in Magic. Probably 2-2. Parliament Tour Wayne County next Wednesday at best. Space Marine is a free, I think. I think there's 2-2. There's 2-2 Astartes tokens. I don't know what's in Astartes, but that sounds like a Marine. Because the legendary, the spoiler guy, he was on Astartes too. I'm assuming my opponent is playing creativity. Bro, it's like hacking glove VTubers. Wow, snap spell pierces. Is it even that good? Maybe this. It's creativity me, bro. It's fine. Comet, Stellar Pup. 4 mana, 5 loyalty, rolling 6-sided dice. 1 or 2 plus. Plus what? +1, then loyalty, then create 2. Yes, squirrels! 3, -1, returning card, mana vitals. -1? I think it's +2. Well, it's pretty hard to see. Cool card, awesome. What kind of wording is that? Where target? Well, you don't target, you just roll and you do. Big score. Sure. Field of Ruin Mirror. Could technically go infinite if we keep rolling 1 and 6. Probably true. Bro, stop. No, Jwari fucking disruption. How? Oh no! I've been played. Day for time is so good, bros. It's pretty good for my opponent. I think I should try my opponent's deck. Not sure if it's even better to kill this or the other one. Probably the other one. Why is there no iteration in the big score deck? It's banned. Don't have to wrap it in. Galvanic iteration? Or maybe it's just not good. Sure, it sounds like it's not. I cast big score. I got it, bro. You do. I got it by now. It's fine. You cast big score. It's kind of all you do. Big score this, big score that. It's melee card to fit to get Dig Through Time enabled. Bro, this matchup is going to be so good boss for when I add Potsies. But it seems kind of bad game one. Given that my opponent has a fairly significant mana advantage for when it matters. And they just get to sculpt a hand that does stuff. I saw this sick Mardu deck in Pioneer the other day. There is no sick Mardu decks. Such stuff does not exist. Playing a black deck with the Delve spell without Thoughtseize main seems kinda sus. This probably should be more of a mid-range deck. I should be playing not full-on control, no cancels, but rather blue-black mid-range. But what blue-black mid-range cards are there? Ledger Shatter, Sheoldred, Trespassers? Maybe that's... Well, I don't want to be playing too many creatures too, but I guess... You've played blue-black mid-range before, kinda medium. Yeah, exactly. I only have 3 cards in hand somehow. But I probably lose to something. I guess they're gonna have 4 because I... And you can play Ertai in that deck too, and seems pretty good. As a mid-range card, maybe even better than a control card. So you have new card, Ertai. Resuscitated. Is Worldspine Wurm 11 mana? It is, right? Why did they cast Valakus Awakening after they cast the Xenagos? Seems like an odd order. I think main decking Shoulder should be good in blue-black mid-range. Yeah, also if you play Consider, you can gain life with air. Am I going to win this game? If I am, then my point is cringe. Guess I can get destroyed, but no. I guess the question is what does blue offer over red? And I guess it's Dig Through Time versus this. Which I guess Dig Through Time is a pretty solid argument. Shellless plus the Undoing, yeah, it doesn't do anything actually. Shark Typhoon Hardcast Shadows Varied Combo is pretty based. Yeah, sure. Days Undoing doesn't work, but you can commit memory. Well, you don't need to cringe like that. So what red cards are in red-black mid-range? Because I think the black cards are the better part of the red-black mid-range, right? It's Bone Crusher, Fable. That's kinda it, Dreadbore. That's it. Opponent's losing this, that's pathetic. Let's play around Spell Pierce. Okay, Dig Through Time is based. Blood Type deserves respects. Yeah, Blood Type is pretty good. But you have blue 2-drop, Ledger Shatter, assuming Ledger Shatter is a good card. So they're really bored in Thoughtseize. I want some removal. They probably play Shark Typhoon. So I probably want to eliminate and push still. Let's have Full Breaker Horror. Let's not have the Sweepers. Deluge. Disputes. Go Blank. Either Gast. Cling to Daspur. Can exile the Worm, but doesn't really matter. Have probably like 3 fail pushes, 2 fail pushes. Can trim some Shark Typhoons, they don't have Planeswalkers, then we don't need that. But yeah, Dig Through Time is a good card in this deck. Erta has been fine. Push was fine. And then the rest kinda sucks. You have the Painland in blue now, so you can have a workable mana base. Pretty painful to play Thoughtseize and Painland together, but I guess red is also Den of the Bugbear. Blue as whole, which is a worse midrange manland for sure. What if you play Liliana plus Treasure Cruise blue-black midrange? Does that make sense? Or not? Just wait until Darkslick Shells gets printed, that will make stuff easier for sure. Imagine Darkslick Shores here. No. I guess I get the Thoughtseize back. But I copied my Amonkhet Thoughtseize. Is the new 40k set gonna be draftable on MTGO? It is not a set, it's for commander decks, so not really. It's not gonna be draftable ever. Nobody will ever draft 40k. Have Fable? Don't have Fable, bro. I kindly ask you not to have Fable this one time. Oh no, let me like think through if I want to play a fucking Fable. Of course you do, idiot. Why wouldn't you? Opponent discarded one of Thoughtseizes, yes. Wait, how did you win? My opponent didn't do anything and they somehow died. Pretty impressive, to be frank. I had not expected. These vocals sound very Pink Floyd, said the Conrad Foliar of the Sunish. Okay. Whenever I showed my dad some music, he was always, and today, to this day is. It's like, yeah, this sounds like Pink Floyd and King Crimson to me. Guess, what did he like to listen to? You guessed right, it was those bands. Guess I could use Shark Typhoon to not die to those. Let's go, Narcissus Reversal. What is this? 5 mana. They're getting their own dig, okay. Now they get Narcissus Reversal and they go reversaling. I can sense a reversal though. Negate. Spell Pierce, I don't quite want to play Memory Deluge, but sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do. You don't like to do. I find a pusher on here, it's kinda enough though. Interesting. Yes, if they reversal Deluge, they get to see 0 cards, which is awkward for them. Excited for some attraction becoming fringe playable, so everyone has to show up to tournaments with an attraction deck to conceal info. What tournaments? Also, if you gear half the Deluge, you do see 0 cards. Got it, I didn't see you this weekend, sir. Yeah, I was pretty sad too that I didn't get to go, but maybe in the future. Hopefully in the future. I think there might not be escaping from the Spell Pierce, but maybe there is. Oh, Mystical Dispute looks solid against my opponent's 5,000 treasures on the battlefield always deck. Probably Dispute is not even good. Just more removal for the reflections. Hmm. Well, I'll add more removal. Omar, or maybe I'll just cut the disputes. I have the Shouldered. Maybe Shouldered is not too bad and just kind of blocks the things. I have the Typhoons to block the thing. Yeah, the Dispute seems not so good. I have Ertai to kill this. Sketchy. Oh, you can also Thoughtseize it. Is Eldergas even good? I think so. They have big scores, which when you pow on the stack, it's kind of bad for them. Kiki plus horror is pretty good, that is true. Yeah, the big score, and I think the Windfall too. Windfall, I'm not sure. So the creativity into Hullbreaker Horror, so that if they draw it, it's good for them still. Makes sense. Thank you, Young Dingo, for your raid. Very nice of you to join the stream. Nice, you get to make a shark. Or do we? Cycle 1, I don't need two sharks. I kinda slam the mono blue tempo guy. When is a good moment to send it down a deck? Well, if you donate now, I'll play it on Thursday when I start the stream. If you want, or you can just wait until Thursday. And I will not be playing another league today, so that is not an option, as it is getting a little bit late. But you can do that on Thursday, or you can do that now. What is more convenient for you? You want to be sure that you are up during the stream, probably. After all. My hand is kinda not much, but we can find Dick Fruit time and that's gonna be good. How about Liliana plus Dick Fruit time combo? Liliana's probably better with Treasure Cruise than she is with Dick Fruit time. How much is it to donate a deck? Troll Face. It's $25 if it's not Legacy. Kinda dead if my opponent summons Hullbreaker Horror ever. They are casting those big scores now uninterrupted pretty easily. EODs all the time. September. Good draw. Ooh, another good draw. Good draw. This Dick Fruit time is based as heck. Very strong card. Wait, they also take half lethal now? You better play the Hullbreaker Horror now. No, 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 no. I didn't mean it like this, bro. This is OP. This is hacking overpowered. Can fail push it. Ja pierdolę, no nic tu nie ma, no. Nic tu nie ma. Co ja mam zrobić? Rulebreaker. Horror overpowered bros. It's so strong. How do I beat it? There's no way. I can't do anything. Those cards don't do anything. I mean, I guess bounce my sharks. Bounce them, bro. Okay, no blocks. What the fuck? What the hell? Okay, it seems like I can beat Hullbreaker Horror rather easily. So they probably had counters and lands. Like just couldn't cast anything. Nothing castable. So good thing I didn't go for like pre-combat go blank for no reason, right? Nice deck, bro. Mentally, I already lost. But physically, I was still not the side that ends. I got there. 41, yes. Cherry X-Man. Let's see what he's playing. Hi. Hi. Alright, time to stand up. Mono green. Well, we'll see if he's a mono green. See? He's expanding his range to play Stone Cold Serpent instead. Hey, Canister underscore MTG. What do you think of 4 Leylines in red black made against Greasefang? Seems useful. Also a Fable deck, so you can filter through those. And you can cast them. Greasefang seemed like a little bit of a tough matchup, but you can still lose to the hardcast cards, and by including cards like Leylines, you increase your chances of dying to just hardcast cards 20-fold, I think. Which is kind of stinky, but besides that, it's fine. As a Greasefang player, we bring additional copies of Boseiju which are searchable and Assassin's Trophy to kill Leylines. Sure, I would like to see you search for your Boseiju with your Traverse under Leyline. I think most lists are DKs, they don't have that. Like it's possible it's unsettable, but like I think the bigger concern is that You go down on cards and you draw like the second ley line and you get ground out, possibly. Mihiko's Reign of Truth. True Lulv. I think his deck is playing something like maybe Stubborn Denials. Let's find out. Even. Seems like maybe he's playing them. Well, my hand is nothing anyways. I need to draw Dig for time. Oh wow, the text Notawara is gonna actually help. Tawara has been pretty good this league. I had no Tawara in the first list, but it seems really solid, TBH. Yeah, it does seem valuable to play cards that are better at playing the normal game against them, but it's pretty tricky. I'm not sure myself. What would be the best way to approach the Greasefang matchup? Like a braid and this type of stuff is kind of good, TBH. Why is a 4/6? What there is a black stuff of water deep? Solid. Sigast Shard is the really scary card in the matchup. If you can make a plan against it, you should be good. Well, you have to make a plan for a Sigast Chariot on top of the plan for Greasefang and Parhelion and Sky Sovereign, which is also pretty spooky. Why no attack with Patchwork Automaton? Explain. Pretty dead here. Maybe not. Yeah, Greasefang with Liliana seems really strong. I think. People don't play too much Liliana in the Greasefang decks, but maybe you don't need too many. Maybe just having 2 Lilianas or something is okay. The biggest development in Greasefang was cutting Stitch's Supplier in general. That card is not a very good card. Alright, bros, for some reason he did not cast. He did not use the stuff of the Water Deep. Which lets me live, but what kind of life is that, TBH? Don't think I have any draws because this can activate this. Alright, is this 5 out of 5 cutting Sinister Sabotage? No, I kept Sabotage against the last player. Sheoldred for life gain. Kritas. Path of Peril seems okay. Skull Dispute, cheap interaction. Beetle Push. Sweeper's okay. Negate, not really. It's got a Shark. Yeah, it seems like this deck is like Dig Through Time. This Dig Through Time was good this league. Just this is not a good Dig Through Time deck. Like we already day 1 or day 2 of playing Inverter, we have determined that Sinister Sabotage is not a good card in the format. So we stopped playing Sinister Sabotage in the Inverter deck. So here we are now, 2 years later, with Sinister Sabotage in my blue-black control. So it seems like I'm stupid, but should have just learned on my, on the lesson. Oh, the Sand Bros is not so good. I'll keep. Do you think it would be good to play Extinction Event instead for the Chariots? Well, Sweeper's not so good against the vehicles, right? Out of those two, I think Hidetsugu because they 2-for-1 with the creature on the backside. And also the graveyard clear, so it seems like pretty good all around against all the aspects of their deck. Can you play Drown the Lock? Nah, probably not. Can you play Deathrite Shaman? No, probably not. Why the cards suck so much in this format, bro? Oh no, that's an Ornithopter. Followed up with Roadside Reliquary. An Ingenious Smith, solid. Oh no, that's an odd costed creature. I get knocked down, but I stand up in. I get blown down. I get blown out by Ornithopter, bro. Michiko's Reign of Truth. Michiko, ty głupi chuja. Again, Extinction Event, everything but the Ginger Brute seems solid. Is the opponent's deck posted anywhere? Assuredly, yes. Misplaced Ginger Brute, good one. I draw. I play Ornithopter, solid. Blue Black Johnny going fine. I have realized that Sinister Sabotage is not a good card. So it's going good. Going strong. Let's lose to Ensol on Darkseal. But Dig for Time is powerful, bro. So as I said, maybe I should play Dig for Time some way. Whoops. No i wykrakałem. Okay, we're fine. Nice, better Venser. Not so better now. It's not that much better. Also, Shadow's Verdict answers the Citadel, which is nice. I wanted to block with the Shark token and pow my Shark and draw. Nice attack. I draw. There was a standard blue-black midrange deck and it ran cards like Gifted Etherborn or Spirit seemed pretty bad. Gifted Etherborn, also Champion of the Wits was a card. The Siphon was pretty base actually, but not a Pioneer card. Can keep this, but it probably means death, so I think I'll mulligan. This looks a bit better, not by much though. Glint Sleeve Siphoner. How many basics does he play, I wonder? I don't think I activated Field of Ruin yet. He probably plays at least one. Yes, it was a Scarab God midrange deck mostly. Which is probably not a Pioneer card either. Staff of Waterdeep. Deep, 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 deep. I miss you so bad. I miss you so, so bad. Why'd you bottom Dispute? Guess. What else did you want me to bottom? Yes, we're playing as the Mox competitor Cherry X-Man. Undoubtedly. The black stuff Waterdeep seems kind of scary. If it sticks. I hope he plays it and I censor it. No, bro, you can't do that. I miss you so bad. So bad. Staff of Water deep. Patchwork Automaton. I'm afraid he's going to use a trick. Counterspell trick. And I'm going to die. Which I'm not a fan of. Not a fan of death. Not huge on death. Not huge on dying, bros. But maybe he won't have it. It's not even like ferocious. Alright, bros, it's not worth to play control. There's no reason to play control. You can play creatures, like the blanking of removal spells. You still play sharks in your deck, you don't blank any removal spells. So you're just inting by not having creatures, not having and playing sweepers. So that's just not good. Just embrace Rakdos, I only lose the mirror of that deck. I for sure will play Rakdos on first day. Rakdos is solid. When I played Rakdos, I went 3-2-2. I lost to a mirror and to some other deck. Go Pioneer or Greasefang. I like the Greasefang deck. That's solid too. Mono green I think is violently overhyped and it's not actually that good. It's a good deck, but it's pretty funny that Mystical Dispute is the top blue spell, but what you're countering with it? Mystical Dispute, the top blue spell, right? The next top blue spell is Ethergast. Then Shark Typhoon, then Supreme Verdict. So you're countering Disdainful Stroke? Or I guess Kiora, yeah. Pretty funny. Memory Deluge. In 49 places, what you counter with it. It's pretty funny. Mystical Disputes. 24% of decks play 2.4. It seemed kind of bad, and I had 3 in my sideboard because I net decked a list with 3. This does not seem like free Mystical Dispute format. People don't play enough blue spells, and they also all have the 4 Shark Typhoons indeed, so it doesn't make sense. It's only good against a Fairy Hero, Dominaria, really. I have not tried Izzet Creativity, no. Unlicensed Hairs, the most popular card. Makes sense, an artifact. Fetal Push Thoughtseize, Fable. Sky Sovereign is the 5th most popular Pioneer card, though. That comes as a surprise. Why is that? Why is what? Why is green overhyped? I'm not sure why is it overhyped, but it is. It's a powerful deck, but it just doesn't beat stuff always. It's a ramp deck, so it draws like too much, too little lands super often, and then it's people prepare for it. So it's just like beatable. You have no sideboard and people have sideboard against you, so you know, a month ago Rakdos didn't have extinction even. Now it does have 3 or 4 extinction even, I think. At this point, it's pretty scary, TBH, because it's super easy to lose to extinction event. Mono green is your fault, sir. To an extent, I guess, but I just played it. I never said it's. I was never proclaiming that it's super good. Am I looking for a Pioneer deck for an upcoming tournament? Partially. I am going to be playing in Sofia in November, and I want to be a Pioneer Master for that tournament. So I'm just playing. Expect kind of more Pioneer on this channel than usual up until that tournament, because I would want to qualify for the Pro Tour or maybe even for Worlds to become a world-class competitor at once. Yes, if you drop a league with no matches played, you will get your play points back or whatever you entered with. Even though we're going to be opponents, I would love to pick your brain for that tournament, Mr. Streamer. Sure, you're welcome to do so every time I stream. We can talk about Pioneer decks, which is why I want to play more with Rakdos too someday, which I will Thursday. What about Phoenix? I'm not really a big believer in Phoenix. I think it just doesn't seem that good and seems very hateable. So it's, yes, it does play Treasure Cruise, which is a very strong card, but then in practice it doesn't end up lining up that well against everything else. Have I played Corval and Pioneer, Mr. Streamer? I did. I can't recall if I went 4-1 or 3-2, but one of those. Although I very rarely actually wanted to play Corvault. I remember that card being a little bit too tough to deploy and a little bit win more. Most of the time I was just holding Corvalds in my hand and I was casting every other card instead of Corval, because while the play of Corval is powerful, you need to have a stable board to do so. And I needed to use my other cards to keep the board stable against the aggro decks or midrange decks often. Frenas play a lot of Rakdos and has a pretty good list, solid. What happened to Lotus Field? I think Lotus Field just internally isn't that good of a deck. It shows up occasionally, but it doesn't actually beat Thoughtseize into a 3-2 monster super often, I think. Whenever I played Lotus Field myself, it just seemed not super functional. What happened to the Black-Green sack with 4 Bola Citadel? I see it occasionally in deckless dumps, so I haven't played against it in ages. It has the Innkeeper guy now, which is a pretty nice inclusion in the deck. Supposedly Lotus has a good black-red matchup according to Ginger. It does, provided that it functions, which I think is a hurdle. At least for me, it was a hurdle I never managed to clear. Lotus just seemed like non-functional in many games. It probably is favored against Rakdos, but there's also the various aggro decks that Goldfish turn 4 often or have some extra interaction, and Lotus just Goldfish turn 5. So yeah, it's like Tron, I guess. Bad versus aggro, and because that's mid-range. Thoughts on 5-color Enigmatic Fires? I built a shitty version of Enigmatic Fires, and I suffered when I played it in a league. And dropped after going 1-1 and finishing a 15-minute match against Blue-White Control. But the better lists out there are probably actually somewhat solid decks. I'm not entirely sure about their power levels, so I don't have a good grasp on that yet. The sack deck seems maybe better with less Kaletas around. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Guess it's an improvement if they have Shoulder over Caritas. I'm not sure if Shoulder has sticking power of it's a fad because it's a new card. It might be a fad. For like how decent it seems, it just might be a fad and you might see no Shoulder in a week or in a few months rather. I think that's a possibility. It's also, I'm not clear of the power level of Liliana. I really liked Heroic, and like people don't play that much Liliana. For example, I've seen Misplaced Ginger 5-0 with 2 Lilianas in red black, and that's the main problem. I think besides Liliana, the red black matchup is acceptable, at least for me. But also, I don't know. The sacrifice decks were pretty tough for Heroic though. What is more cringe? It's the surgical people for sure. 9% of the decks play one Teferi. I guess just 9% mono green. With Teferi. Funny that a blue-white playing soccer that belongs to the mono green deck. This list could have had Inverter of Truths. It seems like the Delve spells are not even on the list now. No Treasure Cruise. No Dig Through Time. Is mono green a combo deck? It does spark joy in me, so I guess. I wonder if Liliana, if not good enough for the main deck, maybe Liliana is just good enough for the sideboard. Doesn't she get better in post-board games than against Graveyard Hate? She seems like a threat that you can discard like useless shit draws, while your opponent has to discard real cards, so you benefit from that. People want mono green to be banned despite not being super powerful, so it's probably a combo deck. Yeah, well, it is pretty powerful, like, no doubt about that, but it's not bannable powerful. Like, it's when I go with mono green into a tournament, I don't think my odds of winning are that big, that like better than with. It sure feels like there has to be another deck where the chances would be bigger. For Impulse, new card. Anyways, I will resume Pioneer Adventures on Thursday. Maybe I'll build a blue-black powerful mid-range deck in the meantime. Yeah, mono green is very solid against the Goldfish, that is true. Like Rakdos is also solid versus a Goldfish, but they're going to push your Goldfish, so that's at least feels better when they push your Goldfish. So, thank you for watching today. I am absolutely over the moon, get it? Over the moon for Infinity, get it? Because the space sets, I'm over the moon for Infinity. Because moon is in space. And this is space set. Space Carnival set, and yeah, I'll see you on Thursday. Anyways, haha. Straight Brian Kibler playing Hearthstone because it's like Infinity. Get it? Hearthstone bad.